Morning, folks. Today is May 10th. Time to take the cattle to the range. Different areas have different turnout dates and different amounts of time they can have the cattle on the range. For this allotment here, I don't know how many square miles it is. It's a pretty big area. This is the start of it. They're bringing them from down the road a few miles and up that road over there and then into the mountains for the summer. I was told that their range allotment got cut short because of the forest fire last year, so that's not a good thing. The way this works, the whole point behind range allotments and cattle allotments on public ground, everybody thinks it's free range and all that stuff. It's not. It's open range, but that means there's not a fence. It doesn't mean it's open to anybody that wants to use it. They pay a certain amount. I'm not positive what it is, but they pay a certain amount for each cow-calf pair. And they can only be up there a certain number of days, and they can only be in certain areas, and it's a lot of work moving those things around. And the whole point of it is to get the cattle off of the hay fields so that the hay and grass or hay and alfalfa, grass, whatever it is you're raising, has a chance to grow without the cows eating it all. And that way it gives you something to feed them through the winter. So these guys here, I don't see any horses. Normally they've got horses. They might be just moving these over for branding, but normally they turn out on May 10th. And our beehives over there, we're going to be getting some more bees soon. That's going to be kind of fun. Our last hive died last year, year before maybe. Well, I kind of miss having the bees. Nothing very exciting going on here, just changing the numbers on the building. Every year, because the way the calendar is, it changes a little bit. It's just a day off. But I should have had this done by now, because somebody's probably wrote the right numbers down for the wrong year. They wrote down last year's numbers, but anyway, get to it when you can. That's all you can do. I built Cindy this greenhouse probably at least 10 years ago, maybe more, and it's held up pretty good over the years, but it's starting to kind of fall apart. All it is we put railroad ties at the bottom. I drilled holes and I put plastic water pipe in there into the holes, and then bent it up and around into an arch. And another railroad tie on the other side. Over the years, they've kind of come apart, and then some of these are all where they shouldn't be. We had one year, there, those are way too close together. I've just redone these with some zip ties in the tops. Try to hold them all into place, but for some reason, some of them are almost like they've grown. That one's way away from the framework. Others are too short. So I don't know what's going on. I think the ground is flexed or something. Frost heaves. But the first year we had this up, I didn't have this double beam up the front, up the top of it. And the snow collapsed it. It was down, so it was probably only 5 foot off the ground. So I put these double arches in there, and that made all the difference in the world. But anyway, I wasn't really planning on doing this today, but Cindy wants me to try to fix this. So, fun stuff. Really, I don't mind. It's just I had other ideas for the day. It's a nice greenhouse. She's just built this flower bed here, or garden bed. She's going to plant peppers and other vegetables in it. She takes care of the flowers. It used to be for 2 different banks in town. They're whiskey barrel planters and things, and she puts them in here, and that's coming up pretty quick. If Wells Fargo can get off their butt and get her paid. They've been a problem ever since we started doing this. Getting paid from them is like pulling teeth. It's just, it's last on their list, and it's always a runaround, always a problem. But I don't know. We'll see if they don't get paid. If she doesn't get paid within about a week of where it is now, she won't be doing them, because the flowers are going to be gone. She can't get that through to them that it's not like going to the grocery store where you can get them anytime. It's when they're gone, and they drag their feet too long, and then she can't get the stuff that she wants to get for them, and it doesn't look very good. So rather than do that, she's just not going to do them. So we'll see. Anyway, Kind of slow going, but it won't take too long. So anyway, back to work. I'm putting away some of these panels, plowing up the inside of this sand in the barn here. High school rodeo is the 19th and 20th this year. So I've been building all these horse stalls, trying to find as many panels as I can to build horse stalls. And then these over here, I've built most of these this year. They're on the left side. The ones on the right were already there, but shoveling out the red ones for the from the horse sale. Got that all done. Get it ready to be dirtied up again by the high school rodeo. But now there's a lot to do. I haven't had any time to go to the woods, and then been having a few other problems with people, and nothing I want to talk about. But anyhow, lots to do. Summertime's a busy place and busy time. Well, I have 12 people on my list for horse stalls, last count, and out of those 12 people, they're bringing 30 horses. So there's probably 60 or 70 kids in high school rodeo, and if every one of them brings one horse, that's a lot of stalls. If one guy's bringing 5 horses, that's more than I have room for, and it makes it really hard. That's just the way it is, I guess.